it's draft week, and I think the draft kicks off this Thursday. There's a lot of speculation of what the Lions are going to do. We're going to talk about in this video, which position is the weakest for the Lions. For me, it's between pass rusher and running back, and we're going to speak on that. But also, we're going to have a full 7-round mock draft for the Lions, and I'll give you a dream scenario, first couple rounds of 3 picks for the Lions as well this week. The mock draft will come Wednesday, and the dream scenario will probably come tomorrow. And we're going to finish strong with some draft spotlights Tuesday and Wednesday, and maybe fit one in tonight. But for me, a lot of people crying about the offensive line, and they don't understand nothing about the offensive line. What you must understand is TJ Lane came in the season injured. What you must understand, Travis Swanson was terrible at center. What also you must understand is Taylor Decker was injured at left tackle, and Greg Robinson threw the camaraderie balance and the whole line balance off just like that. They're not about to go back and spend more money in free agency on an offensive line. When you have an adequate offensive line, you just have to get healthy. TJ Lang is healthy. I think Rick Wagner will be better this year. I believe Graham Glasgow, or whatever center they bring in, if they decide to keep Glasgow center, will provide some stability with some line audibles and a better player than Travis Swanson, who moved on to New York. Taylor Decker will be 100% healthy. He's a beast at left tackle. Your only position of weakness is the left guard position, and I expect them to handle that sometime in this draft. We're going to cover the Willie Hernandez kid, who's from Texas El Paso, at left guard in the draft spotlight coming this week. But like I said, it comes down to pass rusher and running back. And for me, it's the running back position that's the most important. But does that mean they need to reach for running back in the first round? Absolutely not. They don't need to take a running back in the first round if they don't have to. If it ain't Saquon Barkley, Darius Geis, or you feel that Sony Michel or another running back that you like you need to pick them at 20. I mean, I feel you. If you got a guy you don't think you can get in the second round, you either move up in the second or you get him at 20, and you sure that guy can get the job done, I have no problem with it, as long as he produces. But like I said, the running back position is more important because it kind of helps both sides of the ball. And let me explain and give me a chance to spit my piece on this. Because if you're able to run the ball and pick up first downs, not only does it give your defense the opportunity to get fresher, you feel me, it gets your offensive line juices flowing too. When your offensive line gets to bully and push a defensive line back and enforce their will on the line, and you running and you getting real yards, it only boosts the camaraderie of the team. It boosts the physicality. It takes an aspect of the football team to another level. It gives you another toughness. Now your defense feeling tough. They feeling bossy because, your running back, your offensive line just grinded down and gave them a lot of rest, so they coming out more energized. The Lions haven't been able to run the ball consistently forever. They had that one blip with Reggie Bush and Joyke Bell. What a running game will do for the Lions, they have a top 5 play action team with no running game. That's easily going to shoot that up to 1. What it will do is sustain drives, giving the defense an opportunity to be more healthy and be more fresh. The defense last year was getting stops. It was just the Lions kept going 3 and out, 3 and out, and they gassed out. So with a running back, it's going to give you longer sustained drives. You don't need those big explosive down the field plays or those breakaway plays from Golden Tate and Marvin Jones on the wide receiver screens, or you don't need that. When you able to pick up 3, 4, 5 yards every time, that grinds the defense down. And also, you bring an 8-man in the box on short, or you bring an 8-man in the box in general, Stafford is going to have passing lanes. He's going to be that much better. Stafford, I heard, is 7-1 when a rusher rushes for over 100 yards or something like that. And the one loss, he got knocked out the game. Now, pass rusher is important as well, and honestly, I prefer them to take a pass rusher like Harold Landry over the running backs that will be available, because the running back depth in this draft is very deep like last year. I was love for them to have got Dalvin Cook and Alvin Kamara last year. It didn't happen. So they can't make that mistake this year. I think the pass rusher is very, very vital. Even though I think the running back position is more important to be filled, but you got to know, if you bring in a good pass rusher like Harold Landry, or if you can get Lorenzo Carter in the second round, or Aiden Key somewhere later in the draft, you believe you can get it together. Marcus Davenport, I heard somebody come on my page say, he got the real scouting film of Marcus Davenport. He's this, he that. You know how many players came into the NFL who probably is not the greatest pass rusher, but they developed under good coaching. Vic Beasley was a great pass rusher coming to the NFL, but it took him 8, 9, 10 games to get right. And the NFL coaching with Marcus Davenport's tangible speed and size, he just needs to learn how to be coached up. And the Lions historically have coached up some of the best D linemen in this league, and they have always developed D linemen. Even though this is a new coaching staff, I think they can keep that trend going. I think it's important for you to get a bona fide pass rusher to pair with Zeke Ansah, Sylvester Williams, and A'Shawn Robinson. Even if it's an interior guy like Hurst or like Tavon Bryant, they need that extra push up front to get to the quarterback. And I think it's important for them to handle that first, unless something crazy happens or you feel Darius Geis is the next superstar. Now, like I said, let's go down. I think running back is a more important need, but I think the depth in the draft, pushes it back where you can get one in the second, third round. And I think the pass rushers are so scarce in this draft that jumps the running back as the most important need in the draft. Because if you're able to put another pass rusher on the side of Zeke Ansah, that pushes Zettel, Hyder to the second team, or you get Tavon Bryant, that pushes somebody else. Your second team depth is good. You have to be able to have pass rushers in numbers, and the Lions can rebuild that depth with that secondary. They could be dangerous. So, Motor City Sports Talk, we gone.